Hello my friends, my name is Olga Kanashkina, I'm a tailor and I teach you how to sew. So today we will knit and my grandma will show you how to knit the slippers like this. Let's go. This process consists of 4 parts. We start the knitting of the slipper's bottom. The first step is 3 loops gather on the knitting needle. Here we start with the toe of the slipper. Then we knit these 3 loops and we knit a facial loops. So we have already done 2 lines of the loops and then we make a third line. The first loop we take away, then we make a loop through, and then the third loop we knit, and then a loop through, and the last one knit. Now we have 5 loops on the knitting needle and we knit them all, the facial loops. So now we start the 4th line and every even numbered line we will knit like this. The first loop we take away and then we make a loop through like the way you can see now in the video, and then we knit other loops. Before the last one loop we make a loop through again, and the last one we knit a facial loop. So now we have 7 loops. And finally, the result of this work, we have the toe like this, more and more loops line after line. So every uneven number line we knit the loops simple, and every even numbered line we add 2 loops on the left and on the right side of the line. So here on the video we knit the 9th line and we add 2 loops, the first loop and the last one is a new loops, and so we append the loops on every even numbered line while we get 21 loops on the line, and then we will have this triangle toy in total, and then we knit the lines without appending new loops. It means that every line will have 21 loop, and so you can knit the length of the bottom like you need on your foot. So we have 20 centimeters. Now we begin to knit the heel. So these 21 loops we divide on 3 parts of 7 loops in each one. We knit 7 loops, then we knit 6 loops on the middle, and after that we knit 2 loops of middle and left part of this line together. So here on the video we show you how we knit the 7 loops of the right part of this line, then 6 in the middle line, and then 2 loops of the middle and the left line we knit together. You can see how we make it on the video. Then we turn the line on the another side and start to knit 7 loops one by one, and The seventh we will knit together with another one loop, with the loop of the left side. So in total we have 7 loops on the middle, and reduce the amount of the loops on the right and left side in every new line. Here is 6 loops on the right side now, less than it was before, and then we knit again 7 loops from the middle and the 7th and the nearest left loop together. Then turn again in another side and start the same work. And as you can see, the first loop of the middle we take away, not knitting, and another knit the same way. So the result of the process will be that the loops from the left and the right side will be over, and so eventually we have the heel like this. And so here we have 7 loops, and this is the second step of this work. After that we need to gather all the loops on the perimeter. So these 7 on the heel are gathered already, and then we start to gather another loops with the knitting needle, like the way you can see on the video. So we gathered about 20 loops on the first needle, and into another about 17 or 18. This base is for the sizes 36, 37 or 38 in Russian meaning. These slippers are very comfortable to put on the feet, and the slippers are stretch quite well. So we gathered all the loops on the one side. So we count. There is a 21 loop on the one needle and 16 loops on the second needle. Eventually we gather all the loops round in the way you can see on the video. The next step, we knit the lines around, and during this step we will complete the toe for this column in front appear. So we start to knit the first line around with the facial loops, and we only knit on the circle without any other manipulations. So now we have already knit the first circle line, and here we are on the heel. Then we take 3 loops from the heel, and after that we start to knit the second circle line. Now we will start to diminish the amount of the loops on the toe point. So we knit this line before we come to the toe. Here we come to, and in this place we take 2 loops together with one needle, and we knit 2 another loops together too with the second needle. So this way we reduce the amount of the loops. And then we continue to knit this line on the circle before we come to the toe again. So we come to the toe again, and now here we take 2 loops from bottom with 1 needle, and with the second needle we take 2 another loops above and knit them above, like the way you can see on the video. And then we continue to knit again and again the lines around as we make the height that we need. And here you can see the column of the toe where we diminish the loops. During the process you can also take a thread, another color, and insert it on the line. We do it on the back of the slippers. It's necessary to knit the elastic top of the slippers for it fit better on the leg and look good and beautiful. So here is the slippers that we knit in this video. I hope that this video will be good for you and it helps you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and please let me know how do you like it, what kind of video you want to see, and see you later in my another video. Bye bye.